As part of your job search, you've optimized your LinkedIn profile, you've added a profile picture, you've got a clear headline, and your About section gives the reader the perfect overview of what you do as well as your career achievements. And you've listed out all of your skills. So why are you still not getting loads of profile views? Today, I'm going to share what you need to do to get more profile views and, more importantly, recruiters and hiring managers reaching out to you with interview requests. I'm Lucy Gilmore, a former agency recruiter in the life sciences and engineering space. Having been a recruiter, hiring manager, and employee myself, I now dedicate my time to helping job seekers get hired in 60 days or less. I share weekly videos here on my YouTube channel as well as daily tips on LinkedIn. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. First off, is LinkedIn the place to be if you're job hunting? Well, let's look at some facts and figures. LinkedIn has an incredible 1 billion members in 200 countries and regions worldwide. 6 people are hired every minute on LinkedIn, and 65 million people are using LinkedIn to job search each week. There are 140 job applications submitted every second on LinkedIn. That's an incredible 8.72 million job applications sent every day. So I think it's safe to say that LinkedIn is definitely the platform to be on. Now, applying to jobs can feel like a full-time job, but there are things you can do to start getting jobs come to you. Today, I'm going to share how in just 30 minutes a day, you can start getting opportunities in your inbox. So the first thing you want to do is optimize your profile so you are searchable. So if you haven't already, include keywords relevant to your job, industry, and sector. Get your headline locked in. So in 220 characters, you want to describe what you do. Another key tip to optimize your LinkedIn profile is to fill in the skills section. According to LinkedIn stats, 48% of hiring managers use the skills section to fill their roles. I've done a whole video on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, which I'll link in the description below. But in order to take your profile to the next level and get that organic reach and be seen on LinkedIn, you need to be active and have a network on the platform. Your connections can exponentially increase your exposure and access to other connections. Now, fortunately, LinkedIn makes it really easy to grow your network. You can add up to 100 connections per week. So my advice is to first off connect with people you have previously worked with or alumni if you're not already connected. Now, then look at your top 10 target companies and start connecting with the hiring managers. Companies also offer referral schemes to their staff, so connect with people in similar positions to the one you are applying for, or those who are likely to be your peers. You also want to connect with recruiters working in your sector. So research the ones working in your field and connect with them. I've done a whole video about how to find and reach out to hiring managers on LinkedIn, which I'll link below. And finally, find creators and influencers in your field and follow them, as they will be regularly posting material which can be helpful when it comes to my next step, which we'll come on to shortly. Now, set aside 5 minutes daily to connect, as sending 100 connections at once can sometimes land you in LinkedIn jail. Yes, it is a real place. They put your account on hold until you can prove you're a real person and not a robot. So aim to split the amount of connections you send out over the course of the week. And I usually find it's best to dedicate some time to do this in the morning to tick it off the list as a nice, easy task to do. Now, once you grow your network, your newsfeed will start to get a lot more interesting, which brings me to my next step, which is engaging with your network. Now, once you start engaging with your network, you are going to increase your visibility. You'll highlight your expertise, which someone otherwise may not see, which will lead to more job opportunities. And not only that, LinkedIn will start to share more relevant content and profiles with you, which will help to find more people to engage with. Now, every time you comment on the post, your name and headline appear under the post. Now, not only that, but the author of the post also gets a notification to say that you have engaged with their post. But even better than that is everyone else who is engaged with that post will get a notification to say you've commented, liked, or reshared it. So if you've commented on a post with a lot of engagement in your sector, your comment gets seen hundreds of thousands of times by their followers. So as an example of this, I recently had a post go viral with over 12 million impressions, with 75,000 likes and over 1,000 comments and close to 2,000 reshares, meaning if you had engaged on that post, close to 80,000 people would have been notified. And not only that, if you did share a comment on the post, over 12 million people may have seen that comment. Some of those that commented on the post got a crazy amount of engagement on their own comments, with one getting over 700 likes and 66 replies. So engaging on posts really can get you seen, as what happens is that people read the post, then they want to see what others have to say, and they start reading through the comments. If your comment resonates with that person, they are more than likely to take a look at your profile and potentially connect or reach out to you directly. What to comment and what to avoid. Now, first off, make sure you read the whole post to avoid misinterpreting the post or insulting the author. The best way to draw the author's attention is to mention them in the comment and then in a few sentences explain why you appreciated the post, or not, but in a respectful and constructive way. But above all, you want to demonstrate your expertise and your added value. You can add a personal experience, statistics, a photo, or a meme, and use an emoji to convey your emotions. If possible, try to prolong the conversation. So end your comment with a question, then keep an eye out for a reply so that you can keep the conversation going. Now, a quick side note, timing can be key, which is why you want to make this a daily activity so you are commenting on the latest post. You can also click the bell icon on people's profiles to get a notification whenever they post. That way, you can be among the first to comment, which is very handy if they have a large following. If you're not already, make sure you follow me on LinkedIn and hit the bell icon to be notified of my daily tips. I usually put out around 3 to 4 posts a day, and I have a lot of recruiters and hiring managers in my network, so it'd be a great space to put this strategy into practice. Now, avoid counting generic congratulations or bravo comments. Of course, it's great to congratulate fellow connections, but just know this won't add any value to your profile. When growing my LinkedIn following, I used to set aside around 30 minutes a day to do my connections and my comments. It may take a little longer at first, especially if you haven't got that many connections. But as your network grows and you get better at it, 30 minutes will be more than doable. If personal branding is high on your agenda right now, I go into more details and cover my full LinkedIn growth strategy using methods like 20-10-5 on my Career Growth Accelerator program. So I'll leave a link in the description below if you would like to learn more about that. Now, once you're comfortable with commenting and sharing your opinion on others' posts, it's time to start creating your own content. Now, this really will set you apart from the rest and is one of the key ways you can become an authority in your field. Here's how I went from 10,000 to 45,000 followers on LinkedIn in just 6 months. I'm thinking about doing a video sharing more around the content strategy I followed and how you can easily do the same. If you would be interested in this, comment content strategy and I'll get to work on it. Now, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please let me know by hitting the like button and leaving a comment below. And if you're new around here, subscribe to be notified of more videos like this to helping you land your dream job.